Hello everybody, so welcome to this tutorial, and this time I'm going to be taking things a little bit more slower and a little bit more simple. What we're going to do is we're going to be populating this tree with some leaves. So to start with, as you can see, this is fairly just a simple tree model here, and the leaf is basically just a texture with an alpha map on there. Now, before we begin, I just want you to note that the pivot point here has been placed on the position in which I want the particles to be emitted from. In a sense, what I mean is when this is going to be coming off the tree, the orientation of the leaf is going to be in the correct location. So, with those said, let's go ahead and do this. So, this is mainly just a very simple tutorial. It's very easy and quick to set up. What you need to do is you need to press 6 on the keyboard to bring up the particle flow. There we go. And I'm going to delete this and this one. And we're going to start from scratch. So I'm going to right click in here, go to New, Particle Systems and Standard Particle Systems. And there's only really two options here that we need to change. The first one is we need to change the position icon. So let's see, we need to change this to a position object right here. And the last one we need to change is the shape, and we need to change this to a shape instance. So with those two changed, that's the only real thing we need to alter within the chain of the particle flow. So I'm just gonna hide. I was gonna hide this, but it doesn't matter. So let's see. We need to select the tree, and we need to go down to the position, controller here, and we want to click add to where the leaves are going to emit from, and it's going to be this tree. I want to tell it to lock on the emitter. Once this is done, we need to go down to the shape, and this is where we're going to define which particles we're going to be using. This is much like when we was doing the glass tutorial, or the shattering glass tutorial. So I'm going to choose the leaf here. And what you'll notice is when I scroll along the timeline here, it will look as if those leaves are populating the tree. This is a pretty cool effect. Just to begin with, if you just want those leaves to look as if they're growing or populating on the tree. So if you plan on doing something like that for an animation, that's pretty cool. But what we actually want, we just want those leaves to be already there and to stay there. So to do this, we need to go down to the birth, and to start with, I'm going to change this to a -100. So the leaves are already populated, and the end one I'm going to choose to 0. And this is so once we've gone past the 0 point on the timeline, you can see that no other leaves are going to be populated onto the tree here. So the last thing we want to do is to control where these leaves are coming from. So in order to do this, we need to go down to the position controller inside the chain again, and under before we do that, we need to select where those positions are going to be. So you can see I've got the branches here, and I've also got this little bit of the edge of the tree. I'm actually just going to decrease this down just a little bit. So once you've done that, go back to the particle flow. We're going to choose location, and we're going to go to the bottom here where it says selected faces, and you can see that those little dots that are representing the particles are going to be emitted from where the polygons were selected here. If you'd like to see them, we can go back down to shape and add to not shape display. And then under the drop down, we can choose geometry, just like so. And so we can see the leaves here. As you can see, like I said, they're being admitted from the pivot point here, so that it looks as if they're going off the tree, just like this. Now, probably one of the better things you can do with this once this is set up is you can actually control the amount of leaves on there. So you can say 100, 200, 1,000, you know, just really as many as you want. So I'm going to set this to maybe 150 leaves, something low, as it looks as if it's quite faded away. Maybe less than this, 100. And so yeah, so that's it. That's the really easy, simple way of how to populate a tree. If you'd watched the previous tutorial in which I've done with glass, you can also apply some of those principles, especially when it comes to the rotation of these leaves and how they spread and stuff like that. But for now, this is going to be it. This is all we're going to be doing, and I'll leave you with the quick render here. So thank you for watching, and I hope you liked this tutorial.